Good morning, you guys. It's Friday. My favorite day of the week. How are you guys doing this morning? See Black and Macando. Learning to blow them out so they last longer. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Happy Friday. I'm a little allergied up today. I need to take some medication, but I'm not because, again, I get a little drowsy. And I gotta work. So, it's 6:53. I figure I'd talk to you guys while I'll wash the dishes and make my coffee. That way, when I go back in my room, I can just work. I have to, I rebooted everything. I just have to, log in. One moment, y'all. All right. I get up sometimes, as y'all know, doing a bunch of stuff. And I got up this morning, guys. I slept okay. I went to bed pretty early. I was just really, really tired, I say the same thing all the time, but it's the truth. I was so tired yesterday when I got off. Got the blinds ain't open. Yeah, I was pretty tired, so I just watch movies and go to bed early, right? So pretty much slept throughout the night. Just maybe I think I never woke up once or twice, but I'm busy. So I got up this morning at, I want to say 4:52. I was like, all right, it's going to be 5. I'm going to lay back down till, 6 o'clock. We're not far out. And I did. And I went back to sleep. And I had this dream. In the dream, everything's fine. I'm at home. I don't know what I'm doing, but I was at home. I was content. I'm out of my business. Working on some sort of DIY project, I think it was. And I get a call. And at times it was like I was by myself, and then at times I wasn't. Because the call I got, it was weird because it wasn't even on my phone in the dream. It was on, I think, my granddaughter's phone or my niece's phone, one or the other. And I'm like, okay. And it was one of my sisters. And my sister was talking to me, but the phone was like going in and out or something, and she was like, I'll call you back, and it was aggravating because I wanted to hear what it was she was trying to tell me. And so, I don't think she ever got a chance, I forget, in the dream to tell me, to call me back and tell me, because I think she ended up picking me up because one of the boys needed help in the dream. And so we were going to him because it sounded like the car didn't want to start. Now, in the dream, I guess it wasn't him driving, it was somebody else, and they had just The car was working just fine. They just got out of it. There's nothing wrong with it. It was working just fine. Took the key out, went on about their business, came back, and he was there too. It wasn't just the other person driving. And came back, the car didn't want to start. The key didn't want to work. The car was fine. Like, everything was on, but the key wasn't starting the car in the dream. And so, I guess that's what her call was about, because in the dream he had called because he needed some help. More help than I could do. It was a lot going on his end in the dream, and he was just overwhelmed. But still trying to do what he's supposed to do and take care of his family in the dream. And so, trying to be respectful, trying to this, trying to that. But you could see that it was overwhelming. In the dream, you could see that he was overwhelmed. He wouldn't even stand up straight. He was leaning forward. It was just, you could tell he was overwhelmed in the dream. And so, in the dream, she was nice and everything, but in the dream it was almost like, how you have people that are in a position to help, and they feel like because they're in a position to help, they give them the right to make you feel like crap, even though that may not be their intentions, or to make it feel like you're not doing anything and you're nothing because you're in a situation where you need help. Even though they don't know what your day-to-day is, or what your life is, or what has brought you to this situation. And they're mad, they think, you just ain't taking care of business, you just this, and da. But that's not always the case, And so that's what it looked like what was going on, or sound like what was going on in the dream. And he's in a position where he needs help, so it's like, you can't say nothing. You just have to sit there and let people make you feel like crap and assume what's going on, because at the end of the day, you still need help, right? You can't even stand up for yourself and say, no, you're wrong. And so, in the dream, the mechanic was there, and everybody was trying to figure out what's going on. And I had the extra key. That's what it was. I had the extra key onto his car. And so, the key that I had, I think, was the original key. So it was like, bring the original key and let's see if that works. So I bring the original key, and it still wasn't working. So the mechanic was under the car trying to figure out, okay, what's going on with this car all of a sudden? And not all of his family was there, and so in the dream, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, a lot of other people are there aside from me and my sister and the mechanic and my son, and it's like, and this is a dream, and it's like they're communicating as if we're not standing there, and so that began to frustrate me. Here it is, you need people help and assistance, but you're ignorant about it. There's a difference when you need people's help and you're humble, because it is what it is, you need help. But when you need help and you're acting as if you're entitled to be helped, or you have this, and when I look back, it wasn't even all of that, And so in the dream, I got a bit irritated. I was like, hold up a minute, wait. What the hell is going on? And so when you ask a question, and in the dream, I asked the question, Leslie, what's going on? Hello. You know what I'm saying? Let's not be rude. Use your head, your mind, your brain. Be, common sense. But, we have to remember, not everybody has common sense. Their common sense different from what common sense really is. And so, so that started it, right? And so next thing you know, everybody's pissed off. I'm like, okay, now this further shows the ignorance that you would get upset because you were told to speak. you were told to acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here because of you. I'm here because of my son. So that's what's going on in the dream. And still in the dream, you're trying to be, in the dream, still being humble and, speaking just as nice and da-da-da-da. And so all of a sudden, the person's mad in the dream, throwing stuff around, acting stupid, and, treating him crazy now. It's like, wow, here we go with this nut stuff. And so all of a sudden in the dream, there's more people in the dream, and one girl goes, she took the stuffed animal that you just bought and threw it over in the trash or in some pile or something. And now I got these grown folks coming at me talking about, what's your problem? Why you doing this, that, and the other? I said, are you kidding me? First of all, I didn't do anything. That's on your end. Okay? Second of all, you're not going to come to me sideways. Everything that's going on right now, we trying to get my son right for everybody. And you standing there instead of trying to help or assist. And all you work out is a stuffed animal. I said at that point, I just began to go off. I was done. I was done with the humble. I was done with the holier than thou. I began to go off. And even in going off, I felt like I did that in a Christian way, in a holy way. I went off. At that point, I'm done. Everybody looking at me. Mechanic, everybody looking at me. I told my son, I said, I love you. I said, but this stops now. I said, you're coming home. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And that's all it is to it. You don't have to be subject to this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. I'm just going all off. I pulled my hair back. I was ready to fight any and everybody in my presence. We're everybody going down. We all going down today. Today. I'm about to show y'all. What a child of God is like when they mad. Okay, just because I'm a child of God don't mean I'm going to allow or accept. I still got hands. I still know how to throw these and swing these when I need to. And then we'll get done if I have to. And I woke up like that. And I just began to pray because I don't want to feel that way in real life nor in a dream. And it was a dream. I don't know if it was a dream to say somebody needs help, someone close to you needs help, because sometimes in dreams, the Lord will put in the face of ones that are closest to you, so that you might pray a little bit harder. And it shouldn't have to be like that. I should pray just as hard for someone I don't know as I do for someone I do know. Or I should pray just as hard for someone I don't care about, or care for is a better word. I don't want to say care about because I care about everybody. I just may not care about actions or ways things are being done or handled. But yeah, it was a crazy dream. Good morning. And I just appreciate that it was a dream. But yeah, I had to get up and pray about it because it felt like I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to be like that. What's up, Chop Chop? I didn't like that feeling at all. Like, Lord, no. I'm going to continue being humble and continue to be as patient and nice and kind as I can, and loving, caring, giving. I just am. Every time I need to swing as if I'm being swung at. Yeah. Good. Did you like the chili, Jeremiah? It's alright. Should bring all the dishes back up. Yeah, you need to, so I can wash them, so they don't get moldy. There's some turkey and cheese in there. Take one of them fishes out. I'll make fish today. Or would you rather the pulled pork? Huh?
I don't mind.
Okay. Because I have to donate today, so I'll just grab some pulled pork on the way home. Cook that. Oh, you want the salmon? Okay, put it in the sink. Okay, guys. I am done with my coffee. Okay. Go ahead and yeah, yesterday I made coffee. I was so mad it wasn't strong. You know what, Pudgy? Put this on the bottom shelf because I just thought about it. Chocolate likes to play and get open. Alright, you guys. Okay, it's done. I think that's enough. Okay. I'm gonna add more creamer, but sometimes you don't. I gotta learn how not to overdo it, y'all. I gotta learn how not to overdo the creamer. Just a little bit. But I do it because I don't like it. I like it as sweet as possible without having to add a lot of sugar. Alright, it's 7 o'clock. My alarm is going off. I hear you. Let me see about some mail up. I think I saw it though already on the computer. Yeah. Okay, let's put the mail right here. Okay, Chapo. he was doing that run, y'all. Stopped him in mid-run. He keep on getting on my nerves. He waits and tries to. I don't know what it is. Every time I get up, he could be somewhere else. And he'll take off running to get to where I am to run in front of me. I'm like, what is this? Why? Sorry, guys. I hit the key. Like, why do you keep trying to get in front of me? And it's not even just that he tries to get in front of me, y'all. He actually has to bump me in the process. I'm like, you know, he actually bumps me in the process of getting in front of me. And then won't look back. Like, come on. Or he'll jump up and grab my legs. I'm like, alright, Chop. You're gonna jump in front of me one time too many. And y'all gonna hear it. Before I tell you about it, y'all gonna hear it. Because he gonna get stepped on. Seriously. He's gonna get stepped on. And it won't be intentional. But if I'm just walking, you know, about heavy stuff, and you up under my feet, or throw yourself up under my feet, well, that's all I can say. Well, Jesus. What do you guys have planned for this weekend? I hope you have a nice weekend planned. A safe and productive weekend planned. Always try to remember to do something kind or nice for someone. Even if it's just a, hey, how are you? You know, remember that. Okay. Not bad at all. However, I am going to need some more creamer, so I'll be right back. Alright. So I think this Saturday, guys, unless I can get a VTO or something today, this Saturday I'm gonna go and get up and set my appointment for CVS for the clinic and get some more allergy medication, another inhaler, a Buterol, and see if I can get some triamcinolone for my face, even though it is getting better slowly, but it is getting better. I wanted to go to Sam's because it only costs $1. It's like I could spend $1 on myself and get that cream to put on my face with a black spot. It's just because it's really annoying me and I want it to go away. Either that or some cocoa butter. I don't know, cocoa butter I feel like takes so long. I just want it off my head. You know? Walking around with black spot beside my forehead is just, you know, it gets worse. I know. So I'm not complaining. I almost waste my coffee doing it. Much better. Much better. That's so sad though. I have to use so much cream. Hold on, guys. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so as I was saying, well, actually, aside from what I was saying, y'all, I was trying to figure out what to put on today. I couldn't find my leggings, and I remember, oh, that's right, I put them in the thing to be washed. And, oh, I gotta oil my hair, too. I put them in the thing to be washed, so I had to put some jeans on, and it was 2 pair of jeans, so I was trying to decide, okay, which pair am I gonna wear? And the pair I chose at first, I was like, okay, with the design of this, I would have to just have an all-white shirt. Don't have one at the moment. So, I'm going to choose the ones that I did put on. Now, with the ones that I put on, they fit fine from the knee down. Okay? It's from the knee up. Because I have no butt. Okay? So, but I do have very thick calves. Always have. But when it comes down to behind, I don't have any. And so all that back area is just like a baby's pamper. A loaded baby pamper. It is loaded with jeans. Nothing but jeans. And it's like, oh my God, that's just so embarrassing. You know, it's one thing to have no butt, to be a little bit flat, right? But at least your clothes are flat, you know, not mine. Not mine. And then I got gut. So it's like penguin, you know, it's the so upsetting sometimes. But at the same time, it is what it is, you know, I'm okay. Nails are gone. I just got one on this hand and 2 on this one. And this one came off today while I was washing dishes. So I would say it's about time, right? It's about time. So I think I'm going to do the blue this time. Because for church, I think I'm going to wear, depending on the temperature, I'm going to wear, well, no, I was going to say that bluish purple, but now that I think about it, I'm going to wear the black dress that I've worn before. It's kind of like gives you maybe African style with the colors and all of that. That's what I'm going to wear for Sunday to church. That's what I'm going to wear. So the blue would still look nice. But I think maybe I should just go to do black. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and stick with black. Anyway, y'all, again, what are you guys doing this weekend? That's what I'm doing. Saturday, I'm gonna get up and go and do that. Unless, like I said, I can get a chance to leave a little earlier today, I'll do that today then, and then go and donate. This would be the last donation of the week, the second donation of the week, which would be $80. And so I'm going to, I do have to load somebody on my card so that I have, and I don't want to do it, but I have to. My ComEd bill is due, my Comcast bill is due, and my gas bill. Now the gas bill I have until May, but the other two are due by the 29th of April. No, the 27th of April. So yeah, my mind was like, okay, pay half, go grocery shopping with the other half. Pay all and do a little bit of shopping. I've decided. So I decided, yeah, and you knew I was going to do it. I decided to pay it all and get it out the way. Because I need Comcast, I need my lights, you know. Sometimes I used to say you have to rob Peter to pay Paul. I don't want to rob Peter to pay Paul. Sometimes I have to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. But it just is what it is. It has to be done, So I'm just trying to get back in that place where, like I said before, that one check, because I get paid twice a month, right? One check is rent, one check is bills. So I want to get back in that space because it makes more sense and it's easier. Because the check that's for rent, now that the rent has gone up, that's the whole check, right? With maybe a little bit over. And so then the second check, if I don't have to dip in it to pay rent, that whole check, which is like it was when I first started, pays bills, and I still have money left because I'm on it. But I got to get back there, and when I get back there, I need to stay there. And so that's what I'm focusing on, right? That's what I'm focusing on. And once I get to that, right, when I get there, I'll be able to then do other things. Like I have my sister still I want to pay back, my daughter, my dad. My car has to get fixed. These are things that are a must and should have been done last year. Some of these things should have been done last year. So yeah, that's what my goal is, and so far I'm doing pretty good. Staying as focused as possible. God is blessing me. Right now my rent is 0. I am caught up. I got 2 weeks of peace of mind, not trying to figure out how to do how. My last check this week, half of that went toward that. Now I am at 0, and so my next one is due on the 1st, and I actually get paid on the 1st, I believe. Yeah, so that whole check is rent. And this is what I told y'all I was going to do too, was not touch my Rapid. Not going to touch it. So that means all week this week, yesterday, today, I think something adds on it tomorrow, I don't know. And then all next week I'm not touching nothing. I'm just going to let it be. And then Saturday I will take it off, but I'm not going to spend it. I'm going to hold it because I want to see if I want to see how that will work, as far as taxes and things like that. Because they just take out so much money for taxes, and I'm just curious, do they take out taxes from that too? I don't know. But we're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna see. I'm do my best to keep it together, stay focused, and that way I'll, be able to do more things that I would like to do for myself and for others. Yep, so that's my plan. If I am able to get off a little earlier today, that's what I want to do. I want to get that done and then go donate early. Now, if I'm able to get off a little early, that means Saturday I don't have to do anything but get my butt up and clean. Right? I want to clean my office, my desk. I got to clean, rearrange, fix, make things neat and tidy for me as possible as it can possibly be, given the space. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and not all day Saturday, right? Because I want to relax too, or get out and do a little bit of something. I don't know, because Sunday is church, and then Monday again. So yeah. Let's see here. And I gotta get myself a new charger too for this phone, because I need this phone to sign in and to check some things that I'm still able to check even though it's off. Oh God, that's wrong. It always takes me a minute. And that didn't work. Why? Okay. Come on now. Yeah, I know what I did. Okay. Alright. Alright. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I started at 7:30. It's 7:24. So I'm gonna go ahead and get logged into everything. So as soon as 7:30 hits, I'm gonna hit my. I'm finna go. I'm finna get it. I have a goal that I'm trying to reach. Okay. Alright, you guys. I will talk to you later. Please have an amazing Friday morning. Have a wonderful weekend. Be it the Lord's will, I will talk to you guys a little bit, throughout the day, and tomorrow. Okay? Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye. On my first break, you guys. 9:30 to 9:45. So far, busy. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, even if they did offer guaranteed. And I'm gonna sing what's the next, oh God. Sing. I'm gonna sing. My water. Get my water intake, y'all. Gotta drink that water. Gotta fix me a hot dog really quick. What if I just still want those eggs? I'm not even gonna try it though. I'm gonna see you. Yeah, but it's running after with my heart and my I give you everything. Woo! Yeah, my pants, they too big in the waist. They too big in the waist. So I'm having myself a hot dog. This is gonna be my whoop. This is gonna be my breakfast and my lunch. Hot dog. A little ketchup. Little shredded cheese. You know, y'all would think I would have just gone ahead and heat up a little chili and just made myself a chili cheese dog, right? You would think. But I don't have a taste for a chili cheese dog. Just a simple hot dog shell and will do. I'm just gonna give it a little more heat. I thought about it. Let me just melt my cheese a bit. My goodness is running after me. With my heart held high and something perfectly. His goodness and mercy running after me. Of course, I know I didn't sing that right. I'm listening to some church music. Some of the some of the back in the day music. I love it. Okay, let's put this here. And give me a moment. Okay, guys. Going to my lunch break. 11:15 to 12. 11:15 to 11:45, and man, I'm up close. Okay, drink all that water. Okay. Second thing with water. My poor fat feet swole. Jeez. So plus you took out the salmon. Today is Friday, y'all. We're taking out some shrimp. And actually, I'm not going to do all. I know I shouldn't, but I am. Got plenty of butter. I think I'm going to need more. I need more garlic powder. I need some slap lemon. Okay. So I got some potatoes. I got some eggs. So I might just do myself a mini garlic shrimp oil. Don't want to take out all the shrimp, but I don't want to take out a whole, lot either. I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm not trying to lose weight. So I really gotta eat on it, and I keep saying, okay, let's close this bag back up real good. Okay, you want no air getting in. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator next to the salmon. Right. Come on, feet. Okay, my water. Whew. So I decided to come on out here on my break. Come up out that room. I was watching a little bit of Brian Christopher Slots. It's their 8-year of being on YouTube anniversary. So they're doing a 8,000 something dollars spins and a bunch of spins, something I forget. But it's fun to watch. They're going to be in Milwaukee in about a month at Potawatomi. I've been to Potawatomi. I think maybe once or twice. I know for sure once. I'm not sure about the second time, but for sure once. And I went. No, I think it was twice. I think I won. I don't know. It was 200 maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe even 5. Let me see if my. Yeah, they lit, but it's daytime. Yeah. You can't see the. Let me see. Can't see the lights. Let's bring the lights. Okay. Bring the lights up some more. Okay. Looking at my fireplace, I couldn't see the lights. I had used the bowls that my sister sent on the gift I put down there because of the color of it. The gold, it kind of looked like when you throw it down that fire. But it got in the way of the lights. I have to section it off a little bit better for sure. Need to oil my scalp some. Wait. Oh, see, I went there and grabbed that and didn't think about it till just now. I grabbed the wrong one, but thank God I didn't grab. And what I did was, because of my mistake last time, the hair color, I took it out my room altogether and put it on the shelf in the closet. But this one wasn't the one I was trying to grab, y'all. But it's okay. I was trying to grab my Dr. Miracle. I'll be right back. Okay. I wanted the doctor. And I still gotta get black. The other is just not working. It's not coloring. It's not covering the black. And see, this is even much thicker. I don't want to overdo it. But the oils have not been oiling. So the hair is dry. But to fix that, give us some food. Also do the braid itself for all the hair that's in the braid. I don't know if it reaches or matter, but in my mind I like to think that it does, right? It's a little chilly, but it's not cold. It's like jacket or sweater weather. But it's nice. I smell fresh air. It smells so good. Oh, yeah, I can't wait till Saturday morning. I may even tonight. But I cannot wait. Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, whichever. So I can get my cleaning on. I got that bleach in there. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm gonna get Chapo's thing clean really good, outside and in. Give him some fresh cat litter. You know, I may not have the money that I would like to have right now to do some of the things I would like to do right now, but we can clean. Sometimes, well, for me anyway, most of the times when I clean, it's like it's as if I went to the store and bought something new, right? That smell, that smell of new and fresh, right, makes me feel like I'm looking at new, like I did something different, when in actuality I didn't do anything but clean. Which actually is maybe doing something different. You're removing dirt, you know. Maybe it's dirt that you didn't really see good, you know. That's making the color look a little different. You clean it so it looks like a different color. I don't know, but to me, it's a beautiful thing. Or you could do something a little bit different. I'm sorry, guys. That chapstick I don't use it. I don't care for it too much. Yeah, y'all. When I first moved in here, let me tell you. I told y'all before, I had such a plan and such a goal, and some things just don't go the way you want it to go, right? And it just did not for me. And my idea was every 6 months to switch it up. So I had already had, you know, in my cart on Amazon, the new bathroom that I was finna order, the curtains I was finna, and then things started to happen. None of that took place. Nothing. And so it was funny when I was ordering the little fairy lights for like $6. I was looking at, you know, old stuff that I had picked but couldn't order. And I was like, oh, I was looking at that bathroom. I was like, that's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh. I just can't wait to get to that point where I'm back where I was, and it sucks having to go backwards a little bit to start over, but so be it. Well, not necessarily going backwards. What I mean is getting back in a better place, but it feels like I feel like I'm not picking up where I left off. I'm picking up a little bit a little bit backwards from where I left off. That's what I'm trying to say. Like sometimes you something goes on and then you have to start over again, or pick up where you left off, and in some cases you're picking up but you're a little better than you were. So you're picking up in a better space. I'm not picking up in a better space. Maybe mentally the space is a bit better because I'm a little bit more, you know, like, we're not gonna do this, you know. So yeah, anyway, I'll just be glad when I'm there. You know, I was telling y'all this morning, so that second check that I use to pay bills, also a little bit comes out of that second check to, I can get the things that I want to get, to do the things that I want to do, right? Which again would be to get the curtains that I want for here. The rest of the stuff I want for here. This to separate, the rooms. I'm gonna have to get new curtains in my room, bedroom. Said all of that, stuff I had was perfect for me, but, and when you have people that know how to take care of things. So yeah, all of that has to be better, and as far as the kitchen is concerned, I'm still at a bit of a loss, because when you have a small space, too much can make it seem super cluttered, it's like, so I want as little as possible, but as nice as possible too. So that's gonna definitely be a I had to really sit down and think on that one. What would really, really help? Like in my mind, I was thinking, let me give y'all some ideas, right? So I already told you about the ugly cabinets, what I wanted to do. Like, I could probably just, decorate based off the cabinets, but I don't want to. No. You know what I'm saying? If they were a darker brown, maybe. But what I'm going to do is a DIY. I'm really going to do that at some point, where I'm going to make these white. I would have loved to say black, but my appliances are not black, so that just don't make sense to me. So they're going to be white, right? I'm going to get my stove and my refrigerator clean this weekend, so I was serious this weekend. But I want these white. I'm going to have some beautiful plants up there. Obviously, they're not going to be real. I can't put storage up there because I can't reach it. I would have to get a step ladder or something and put it around here. So it just wouldn't make sense for me to really have storage up there, because if I do have something up there, it's obviously stuff that I use. I may not use it all the time, but to have to constantly step up, I don't think I would be interested in doing that. So again, white, some plants. I have to put some nice curtains in here and get that straight because it's crooked. Curtains over there. And so here's the thing, right? Definitely I wanted like a medium. So, and I think to get what I want, unless I can find it online, I may have to just kind of create it myself, what I'm looking for, right? So this opens, but I don't really, oops, y'all can't see that. So the cabinet down here opens, but I don't use it, right? So this drawer right here does not open. So what I would like to do is to put like maybe, not a whole lot. Y'all can't see. Let's see. So right here, right? This isn't being utilized, this space, because I don't go in here. I use on this side if I have to, and this don't open. So what I would do is I would like to have wood, a counter space right here about this much, right? So don't get in the way of me washing dishes or doing anything. So about this much I would like to have come from here all the way to the end of the wall here, right? And so I would have it about this wide, right? And it would come this way, and it would come out just a little here, right? So it would be more than enough, and it would be cabinets. It would be cabinets at the bottom, and so all of that would be used to, one, the microwave would be there and things like that. My pots and pans and things would be there, or I can get creative, and like my mom has, like here, she has like a pole, a really nice decorative pole that she uses and hangs. So I could do something like that. Even this mess right here I have, like I have lights underneath there. I don't know if y'all can see them. Little puff lights I bought from the dollar store, but I had to get some more batteries, which I have. And at night they light, when I get more batteries. So you don't always have to have the lights on. And if for any reason the power go off, like what has happened before, I have lights. I want to at some point one day get a Jackery and some solar. They're not that expensive, and that way if ever power go down, I can still stay up until it is back up. But anyway, that's all in the future. But the little things I'm talking about doing, I can do myself, you know. But yeah, and even with the board and things like that, I'm thinking I can probably, yeah, I'm not sure yet. But even this space here, it can all be utilized. Even all of this here can be utilized if you do it properly, where you can have stuff, you know, hanging and whatever, and that way I can remove everything off of the counter. That way I have space, more space, because there is no counter, right? And so, you know, and then I have all this bare wall, you know, all this. So when I put the little thing right here, so this is what I had in plan in mind when I first moved, but things went another direction. All this wall, right? I can have shelving. You know what I'm saying? Shelving, right? Also in my head was, you know how they have the like armoire, but it's like a desk, and it has cabinets, but see, it would have gotten in the way of over here by the sink. So I was thinking about doing that over there in that space. Get a cabinet over there, and with that cabinet at the top, that can be used to house cat. That can be used to house things that are not being used all the time. You know, different appliances. Would you stop? Different appliances, you know, things like that. And then underneath at the bottom, I want it to open out. That's where his grill and things like that'll go. And you know, his maybe even Chapo's cat thing, I'm not sure. And then yeah, the counter, I wanted it to come out a little bit, because I really wanted a table in here with chairs, you know, something simple. This rack is hard to use because, you know, you can't push the stools all the way underneath, right? So you can't really sit in it properly. So I would probably put that back across like it was before, back across here, to give me that, you know, that U-shaped kitchen. But then I was thinking, okay, this space over here I can utilize to put me a little table and chairs, but I got all this mess over there. So I have a lot of brainstorming to do for this little kitchen, you know. Like sometimes when the Velvet come over and they barbecue and things, it's like it's, you know, you want it to be where it makes sense and convenient and where you're gonna reach everything, you know. So I'm not sure. It's just, would you stop? You know, messing with my ankles, sliding all up against me, cat. Leave me be. Leave me be. Leave me be. I don't know, y'all. Just, and then part of me says, just leave it be, you know. Leave it the way it is. Don't do nothing else. You're not gonna be here forever. It's just at the time I am here, I would like it to be as nice and comfortable as possible, you know. So yeah, I don't know. Even where my TV is sitting, like, it's just too much clutter for me over there. I would like to clear it out. I want to change my couch around again, you know. I don't know how I want it, but I definitely want to do something different. Yeah, my lunch is almost over. I wanted to take a nap, to be honest with you, but again, I didn't want to be where I'm oversleeping or anything. I'm going to have to plug this up. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy your lunch. I'm going to go ahead and log off. I got 5 minutes. Look at this cat. I'm going to go ahead and pee and then come log back in. Hi, Chop Chop. Want to say hello? You want to say hello, or you gonna jump down? Want to say hello? Huh? Want to say hello to people, or you want to say, why am I bothering you? You want to say hello? I should pick with you like you was just picking with me. I should have opened the window for him, but I'm not gonna do that because it's the and it's not like it's super hot in here right now, so I'm gonna leave it be. And I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Enjoy your lunch. Bye. Whew. Good afternoon, guys. I'm on my last break of the day. I'm so sleepy. Jeremiah just have to go wash. Oh gosh, I'm so sleepy, y'all. I'm so sleepy. I don't know. I'm debating on whether or not to just wait till tomorrow to go and donate. Man, I'm so sleepy. A little bit of a chill. I figured I'd come out of that room on my last break. Just walk away for a minute. It's busy. I did have to go on a break a few minutes ago. Well, not a break, but a personal, because I kept having to run to the bathroom. I've been drinking the heck out of water. It's just running through me. Y'all, I'm so sleepy. But I know if I mess around and fall asleep, I'm going to be asleep. Part of me was like, girl, just, leave a little early for these last few hours, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna sit right there and try to crunch them numbers. Oh God. Ooh. My hair was getting on my nerves. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm trusting and having faith that the rest of this day is gonna fly by, and I am going to go and donate. And I usually it's pretty good getting in and out. Just praying that I get there swiftly and safely. Part of me just is like, you know what, just go tomorrow, but no, I'm gonna go today. I still have to cook that dinner. So I have to load the money on the card. Gotta get those bills paid. Have to. I don't want them to shut my stuff off. Y'all. Cook that food, so it's even when I get off, it's busy, but it's okay. I'm grateful. I'm thankful because I was listening to on YouTube after listening to Joyce and how she was talking about just being grateful and thankful to God and giving and loving no matter what. And it made me think about that dream I had this morning, right? It was just like a confirmation when I said I'm going to continue to pray, continue to work hard on being the best version of me I can be, and not allow myself to get angry and pissed off and this, that, and the other, but just to continue to hang back, be patient, and just love as much as I can. And if I have a complaint or issue, I'm going to talk to God about it, not anybody else about it. Not no gossiping type unnecessary stuff, because it's not always that, and sometimes people take things the wrong way when you just something you just want to talk about or just get it off your chest. It's not a big deal or issue or anything like that. Like the dream I had. Right now, people can, you guys may listen to my dream and automatically think I have an issue or whatever, but I don't. It was a dream. Sometimes a dream is just that. But I mean, it just was confirmation on. I felt like it was confirmation when listening to her and the things that she was saying. It was like, is confirmation for me to just keep doing what I'm doing and keep trying my best to be as humble as I possibly can, loving and caring and giving as I possibly can. And then I went on, when that went off, because I was working, I didn't try to change it or anything like that. I just listened to whatever followed next, and it was prayer. But prior to prayer, it was a gentleman, and he was talking about thanking God, which is something else I previously listened to her talk about. And he was saying about how we have so much to be thankful and grateful for, even when we're not even aware of it. And he was just saying, thank God. Thank God even when he was like, your rent is due. Thank God. Thank God that you have an apartment or a home or whatever the case is where you're paying rent. Thank God that at least you have it, and just trust him that he's going to help you with whatever you need. Thank God if even though you're not out eating expensive lobster and steak and this, that, and the other at the most expensive and lavish restaurant, but thank God you're not hungry. You are able to eat. You may not be able to eat that expensive stuff, but you're able to eat, right? So many things that we can be so thankful and grateful for. Thank God that, yes, my car is down, but my legs work just fine. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, right? I understood it. And then Joyce went on and she was speaking about which was again confirmation, because she was talking about how she told a story about how a young kid, and I forget whether it was real or not, I think it was a real story, it actually happened, where there was a kid that was sitting with a sign, and the sign was saying, please help, I'm blind, or whatever, and nobody was helping or doing anything, but a guy stopped by and read the sign and rewrote the sign for him, and all of a sudden people was giving him monies and things like that. And the sign that he rewrote said, okay, so the first sign said, it's a beautiful day but I'm blind, or something, he said, I can't see it. And so the sign that the guy wrote said, the sign the boy had, it's nice outside, but I'm blind. And so the sign that the guy wrote was, it's a beautiful day outside, I can't see it. What did he write? It's a beautiful day outside, enjoy it, or something he said, to the effect. It was a little bit different. But it was the way he had wrote it. I'm gonna look that up and get it right. The way the guy wrote it was a way that made people not so much focus on the fact that it seems like he's begging, but the fact that he's saying there's a blessing that you're able to see, right? So I think the way the guy rewrote it was, it's a beautiful day outside, even though I can't see it, something like that, right? So the young man was not complaining or anything. Yes, I'm blind, but it's beautiful outside. Let's be grateful. And so anyway, people started putting money in his thing, because it made them realize, dang, it is beautiful. Man, he can't even see that, but I can. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. And anyway, she was saying, they were talking about how, and Joyce, about how, you feel better helping people. You feel better giving and doing. I remember Joyce once before saying how sometimes you're feeling down and you're trying to figure things out and this, that, and the other. Stop trying to figure it out. First of all, pray, give it to God, and keep moving. Continue to be happy. To continue to enjoy life, because that means you're trusting that God's going to take care of it, right? Yes, it's easier said than done. Can't say that enough, right? It takes time to get to that space, unfortunately, because we are who we are. It takes time, right? We have to study, we have to pray, we have to seek God. And the more we do that, the more things like that become easy, because we're functioning on a different level, I think. I think we are now functioning and operating more with our spirit, with the Holy Ghost. We're letting the Holy Ghost move and work, because God left us with his peace, right? He left us with the Holy Spirit. He left us with peace. And we need to function and operate in that. And in order to do that, we need to not feed our bodies, our physical so much, but yet more so than anything, our spirits, our soul, right? Our minds. And yeah, I'm just every day, trying to do that more and more every day. And every day is sometimes easier, sometimes harder. Every day is different. But God is good, and God never changes. His days are always the same. They never change as far as we're concerned. Now, what God is up there doing in actuality, I don't know. The only thing I do know for sure is that he's watching over us. He's keeping, protecting, and guiding us. He loves us, right? He's blessing us. And, they talked about too, and I say they because, and not just today, but over time, in listening to different pastors and even in my own church, but just because something that you're praying for, a warning, or because you were born blind or without a leg or with something wrong, does not necessarily mean that, oh, God don't like you, God don't love you, or he favored this one over you. And how come you were born with with everything working, your eyes, your sight, got money, this, that, and the other, and yet this one over here is struggling, or this, that, and the other. It does not mean that God chose this one over that one. That's not what it means. What entirely everything means, it's not for us to know yet. And I say that because if it was, I would know. No way I would know why this one was born blind and that one was not. Why did God choose that for this one? And it may not always be God, right? Now, God made it so that you were able to conceive this child, but it may be something that you were doing while carrying the child that may have brought on the blindness, or some sort of lineage, something down the line in your family, in your DNA, that may have caused that. It's not always God. Yes, you may say, yeah, but even still, how come God didn't make the child born? Come on. We again have to understand that, as opposed to looking at the fact that the baby was born blind, how about focus on the fact that the baby is here, the baby is healthy, right? Yes, the baby's without sight. The baby will grow and learn to use sight, a different type of sight, may be able to hear better, which in some cases allows people to see a bit, and learn to do this, that, and the other. We don't know what God has in store. Yes, there may be some imperfection that took place within the womb or down the line or whatever, but that baby may be born and God gives this child a gift beyond thought. You know what I'm saying? So we can't always say that, we can't say at all that God loves this one over that one. That's not the case. He loves us all equally and all the same. All the same. He gave us life. You know what I'm saying? He blew breath in us that we may have life and have it more abundantly. Now, how we go about having it more abundantly, we got to pick up that word and read and study and follow the instructions, right? God died so that we may live, and live more abundantly. Anyway, guys, my break is over. So, back to work I go, and I'll talk to you later. Alright, good evening, y'all. It's April 19th, 8:58 p.m., and I am finally settled. I did go donate today. I left there and I did go ahead and drive to Aldi's. I was so debating on if I was going to do it or not. I was able to get in and out. I donated really fast today. Even though my right arm was hurting so bad, y'all, from me trying to pump fast. I was making my arm so tired that it was hurting. But anyway, I was able to get in and out. She's like, "Boy, you're fast." But anyway, Guys, I made Jeremiah salmon. It's in the air fryer. He's not here. So it's in there. And if he don't come home this evening at a certain time, I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator. I made mashed potatoes. I was thinking about making myself. I hope you guys had a wonderful Friday. I'm sorry. I should have asked that. I apologize. I was going to make myself a mini shrimp boil bowl. I was like, just stuff coming in my head. But anyway, what I ended up doing is, like I said earlier, is I made some mashed potatoes to go with the mini shrimp that I had, and I got some Italian sausages that I chopped up in there with. So this is what it looks like, you guys. What it looks like, and you see the sauce. That's what's running. So I don't need no gravy because I have all the sauce and stuff from the mixture that I concoction from the sausages and the shrimp. Taste it. Tell me what y'all think. Good, right? I'm gonna taste it with you guys really quick, and then I'm gonna find me a good picture to watch. I was trying to finish watching Anthony from earlier. I'm gonna find me a good picture to watch while I eat my food, and then I'll come back to you guys and we'll get a chapter in. Tonight's verse is from John 15th chapter 13th verse. It says, "Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friend." Talking about Jesus. Talking about Jesus. Laid down his life because he loves us. Lord, thank you for this food. In Jesus' name of Nazareth, I pray. Amen. I got that spicy I was looking for. Yes. I might need to heat it up a little bit more. Yeah, I've been sitting and letting it cool. The thought process behind this meal. I was thinking of a little, like, I was going to do garlic shrimp on the side with mashed potatoes. Like if when you go to Red Lobster, for example, or whatever, they serve you the mashed potatoes separately, and then your garlic shrimp. And then I did the sausages, and I was like, maybe I should do some kind of boil. And then I was like, well, but then I would have to do eggs and do the potatoes a different way. I don't have any corn. So I was like, you know what? Let's put the sausages in with the shrimp, give it more flavor. And then I'll pour it on top of my mashed potatoes. So good. And what made me think to add the sausages was because, sometimes when you have like a jambalaya, when you have your rice and your sausages and everything cut up, your sausages and everything cut up in the rice and the shrimp and all of that. I was kind of thinking about that, but I really wanted to have mashed potatoes. Oh, my arm itching. This is really good. This is really good. Instead of rice, I use mashed potatoes basically. Yeah, something else I did, right? Y'all may think it a bit strange, however, I have a thing of popcorn butter that my sister bought, but I don't think she cared for it, so she gave it to me. I forget why. But that's what I use to fry up my shrimp to make my sauce. I use the popcorn butter too. It's so good. Look at me, I'm almost done. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna finish this while I watch a picture, and I'll come back to y'all later, okay? Thank you for enjoying dinner. Well, watching me smack. Talk to you later.